Hello, everybody. I was going to just play this on my own because it showed up in my account today. I was like, no, why don't we stream a little bit so people can also find out alongside me how this game actually is. I saw JV talking about it online, and he seems to think it's really good. I am again having problems with my controller. Alright, let's see. I feel like I will be very glad once we get away from Maka USB. Like, obviously that's soon, but I might just get a new controller, like, for PC, even though there's really no difference, just to have a USB-C port. I feel like Maneater would beat Goku at first, but then Goku would train. Also, Goku's not a man. Hey, Jarksburg, thanks for following. Also, I apologize to people who follow between streams. I don't actually read it out loud. I will figure out a better way to get that done.
Meanwhile,
Dode is now
aboard the
following as
Cajun
well. Thank you.
Queen.
We man-eating nanobiologist.
Pierre LeBlanc,
I hope everyone
known
appreciates
by
my
his
banner.
fellow anglers as Scaly Pete.
Ultra Ray, thanks for following.
Sharks. Eye on sharks. It's in the blood. There was somebody better at this, you be following them, yeah? Oh, people got a lot of wrong ideas about sharks. So I just say we gotta coexist.
I actually really
How
like
you
this
gonna
framing
coexist with a
device.
shark, huh?
This being like
Shark
a
just wanna do one thing.
dumb
That's cute.
learning channel or TLC shark shit.
Well, what I do, I consider a sacred honor. Kill them all if I could. Too bad, ain't but 24 hours to a day.
Shark spotted in Fatik Bay. Several deaths reported. Shark can be identified by rusty harpoon embedded in flank.
Get out of my way. Got a job to do.
This is an adult bull shark. Fast, fierce, and armed quite literally to the teeth. She has little to fear here in the Gulf.
I feel like it was this was
The muscular
inspired by
mouth
Jaws,
confidently
or Jaws
moves
Unleashed.
through its watery world.
I feel like I've heard the developers say that. But less key cards. Less key cards, more biting. Hey, Sevius, thanks for following.
Exhibiting behavior more common to a treasure shark, this bull makes creative use of her powerful tail.
Swim to the surface at normal speed to enter knifing. Knifing allows you to skim strips of water and stop your play. Hey, Thode, I don't think that Dragon Ball podcast is gonna happen, but it's cool. We'll figure something will happen with me and Red that's not gonna be quite that organized, but it will still be a cool thing. Is this shark in the sewer? Death to Nyanima. Nyanima? Thank you for following. Alright, let's knife around.
A shark fin is a sinister reminder to humans that the ocean remains a wild and untamed domain. The bull performs an acrobatic feat worthy of an orca, cruelly imprisoned and put on display in a marine park stunt show. The big fish.
Beetle wins. I
plunges to the
don't need to
ocean
know
below.
that shark fact. That sounds scary.
The bull's speed is astounding for a large marine predator. A breaching shark is a rare and calorie-intensive spectacle.
I live in the city. There's barely water in my toilet right now. Hold RT on an object. Press LB to whip shot. Okay. I may have gone too far with that one human, but it's okay. There will be other humans. Hey, Steven Cookman, thanks for following. He's back on land! Hooray! I mean, that seemed pretty lethal to me, Joshua Galen. I don't think I can be non-lethal in this game. I think, like, my non-lethal tweets for Dishonored were, it's hilarious that
While
this
it
is the
well
non-lethal
known
path.
that sharks feed on mollusks, fish, and seals, less discussed is their propensity to feed on fear.
Kill all the beachgoers. Okay. I was pretty amused in Spider-Man, like, it was always kind of a little weird. They do go out of their way, so, oh, Spider-Man never kills anybody, but the times it does look like he straight up kills someone are hilarious. Oh, those guys didn't count as beachgoers, okay. Let's see if we can make a good jumping leap in these ones.
It must be emphasized that this sort of targeted violence is quite unusual for a shark.
Yeah, they have the thing where Spider-Man, like, he set up strip mines.
Go get him, Chad.
Or trip mines before the boat or the combat started.
How you doing there, Shark?
There's like air dodges and shit.
Gotcha. Kenny, knock him down, partner.
Hey, Squidwillow. I have no real plans for the long weekend, Anna. I am gonna play video games, clean up a bit around the house, do some cooking.
Putting up a fight for sure.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Why are all these hunting me? I only killed 15 people already. Hey Catmont, thanks for following.
Derek, you got this, boy.
At some point, like after if I were a shark hunter and I lost 2 boats, I would be like, okay, yeah, no, let's just leave the shark alone. 1 boat I could see. 1 boat you need to get revenge. 2 boats you should cut your losses. I'm just trying to see if I can destroy the boat.
The shark's life expectancy is at half, which is a shame, as we're all hoping for a second season.
You can indeed destroy the boat. Good to know.
Oh, look at them teeth. Oh, she gonna make quite a mantelpiece.
Maybe they need a bigger boat.
Got us some dinner coming, boys. Let's get her up on deck, huh?
I was trying to decide between this today and Saints Row.
On board the Cajun Queen, Scaly
This is probably a good
looks
decision 'cause
over
this is
the
new.
catch of the day.
Yeah, this my daddy's iron, all right. But this ain't the shark. Not the one I was looking for.
Yes,
How
there
I
should
know?
be a dolphin character in this
big
game,
enough.
but I feel like
This look like a mega to you.
they're airing if they don't have the goose from Untitled Goose Game as like a selectable character.
Oh, well, looky.
Oh yeah, that didn't change, did it?
She's on for me.
Let me fix that, even though I'm sure it's not going to actually take.
How your mama on there? Whoa, well, why'd you do that? So I can identify her next time I see her. When I spear her.
Wait, is somebody Connie paying attention to this?
The tiny pup responds with an instinct
Did-
for survival.
Did he just cut the baby shark out? Do, and throw it away? Wait, so this is a shark revenge story? Hey DK Blueston, how's it going? I don't have my little baby shark like thing. That's like a thing my sister-in-law gave me that you press it and it plays baby shark for like 5 minutes. It's the most annoying thing in the world. Oh shit, I am the baby
A
shark.
famous big game hunter once posited that after an animal had tasted human flesh, it forsakes its natural prey in a deadly single-minded search for the most dangerous game.
So now that I've eaten a human hand, I'm only gonna want humans. Okay, so I gotta find another fish. Or no, I gotta go to that place. I do not think I'm supposed to be on land.
Outside of her liquid element.
I think this was a mistake. Should not have jumped up on land. There we go.
Remember, when planning a cemetery, try to avoid high-risk coastal areas.
Oh, that's just like a landmark you can find. Some open world game shit. Is that a treasure chest?
Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark.
How is the achievement list? I'm on Epic's Game Store, so I have no idea. I assume the achievements are fine. I assume there are open world game achievements of find all treasure chests and that kind of jazz. What the
The
hell?
grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
Evolution? Evolutions are mutations that grant you amazing powers, such as bone armor, poison glands, or bioelectric organs. You earn evolutions by gaining infamy ranks, completing landmark quests, and killing apex predators. Hey, Captain Woodsy.
Exhibiting
I'm
behavior more
playing
common to
EVO
whales
search for
and
you.
dolphins, this shark is able to use biosonar to locate potential prey.
Does that be more the truth? Is there like a biosonar button I should be doing? Oh wait, yes, B. That's the biosonar button. I am unsure what it is doing. It doesn't look like I can kill a submarine because it has no targeting marks on it. I also might not choose. It's possible I'm not supposed to be here anyway. The dolphin game by Sega was Echo the Dolphin. Jackie Drunken, thanks for following. Okay, so I just think I don't think I was supposed to be there at all, or not. I was supposed to be there, but not after I get there. Wildlife can be hostile. Evade to dodge your attacks. When you see wildlife glow, they are vulnerable. Someone contact VG advisor. Attack while they are vulnerable to stun them. If you are the same size or larger than combative wildlife, then when they are vulnerable, you can thrash them to maintain control. Hold RT with an object in your mouth, then wiggle right stick to thrash. You can focus threat to focus on nearby enemies. You press R right stick while underwater, and hostile wildlife and divers will be prioritized. Oh, that's a hostile. What a thrash. Yeah. Cool. Okay. And catfish. Catfish are over there. Whoa. Not the button I was looking for. Okay, that's... One crocodile was doable. Two seems hard.
Maybe we just follow a different bull shark now. The whole thing should hook up pretty seamlessly in editing.
Ha. Oh, it's Nana's birthday. Happy birthday, Mick.
The Fawtick Bayou area has lost 63 acres of marshland due to saltwater intrusion.
Birthday weekend is super nice. There's a catfish, but that didn't count for my catfish goal, because it's not a special catfish. Let's take the long way around. Wait, can I take a long way around? This is a river. Okay. Get a feeling that alligator is coming up pretty soon. There it is. Okay.
What remains of the shark
That was
will be fodder
very
for
abrupt.
worms, bacteria, and other small creatures that dine on the dead.
Part of it is I keep trying to dodge with B. I'm not sure why. I think because of Spider-Man. Because I just got done playing that. I think it's still the Vengeance Pup. I think it's just a weird narrative thing.
For human hunters and animal predators alike, the bayou is
Let's
revered
go
for
faster
its
this time.
wildness and generosity.
Catfish fever is not a great pun. Like, I get it. But you could have tried a little bit harder on that one. Okay. What if this time we just ignore the alligators? Just eat a bunch of fucking catfish. Because they're level 8 and I'm level 1. Oh shit. Again, keep trying to dodge a circle, even though I know that's incorrect.
The hungry predator finds the catfish crisp, juicy, and tender.
Okay, so the actual answer was don't fight the alligator. That is good to know for future reference. Shit.
Has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the Ally.
Heck yeah, level 2. Oh, that's the alligator. I went to go get a catfish, but instead I found a girl on the
Maybe
internet.
a rainbow trout?
That's a joke that's not gonna actually work out that well. See, because then I got girl instead of catfish. Never mind. Where am I going? Complete Fatwick Bayou hunt? The baby shark is a little adorable. I mean, granted, he's murdering the hell out of things. She, I guess. She's murdering the hell out of things. But kind of adorable. Still don't entirely know where I'm going. Am I supposed to be that alligator? hit level 3. That's still probably not strong enough to fight an alligator. This is a very my plans 2020 moment. Hopefully that alligator does not recover and I can just go around scrounge for food. Mind, sir. I am busy. Okay. He's almost dead. I could probably just finish him off. If that stopped happening, that would be great.
Consenting adults wants to perform cryptic rites to shadow forth the prophecy of the great old ones. Who am I to judge?
What? Did I find a Cthulhu statue? You can recruit bosses?
Rising sea
Oh man, I'm
levels
all the
have
way
made
back here?
once
Holy shit.
unreachable corners of the bayou accessible.
I don't think these checkpoints are very good. I would dig the idea of a game where you are a shark trying to become an old god. Or join the old gods or something. I kept my experience level, so that's not bad. think a checkpoint incorrectly, it just put me in the weird place. Which I guess it needs to put you in a place that, like, you can't be attacked when you start up. Which makes sense. Okay, I think I'm getting this now. Controls on this are a little unwieldy, but I'm figuring it out. I think I'm supposed to control this shark like it's an Ace Combat play. Yeah. Cool, okay. Figuring this out now. But also still, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Kill these elite animals and humans to earn rewards. Okay. I'm not gonna let a fish push me around. I refuse.
The muskellunge, or muskie, is a freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here.
Wait, side quest? Yeah, I don't know what that meant. Completing story unlocks side quests. I guess reach growth stage.
The overhunting of Fawtick's keystone predators has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the alligator.
Okay, but I did that.
I have one of those new pop-up tub stoppers at home, and let me tell you, those things are just a magnet for hair and debris.
No, let me go in the house. Come on, game. Come on, this is ridiculous. Let me go in the house. I had entire jokes planned around this. How dare you? Okay. Did something break in this game? Is there supposed to be more story than it's like letting maybe? Okay, maybe not. Maybe
With our
it's just
state-of-the-art
very
cameras,
vague.
we can probe ever deeper into the netherworld of the Gulf.
Let me see if there's any shark evolutions available to me. None yet. Visit Grotto, it says. I already beat an alligator. What more do you want from me? You want me to beat another alligator? 'Cause let's be honest, that seems fucked up. Okay, I think this is telling me where to go, theoretically, or it's telling me to go to an alligator. Either one doesn't seem great.
Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk.
The guy who's doing the narration, it's the comedian, right? The guy who plays Dr. Spaceman on 30 Rock? Okay, Chris Parnell. I didn't recognize the name, I recognized the voice. Oof.
Right. How many episodes did we get out of her?
This game is harder than I would have thought.
The Cajuns that fish and trap here don't use depth finders or GPSs. They know this bayou by heart. The shark is now a team, and we should expect
I should. This is where I was supposed to go.
ennui and poor decision making.
So these are my teen upgrades. I have teen powers now. Third cave feminism. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that joke. But I want to go kill that alligator before anything else. What do you suppose the first video game that's gonna make a TikTok joke will be? I bet we see something this year. I remember Uncharted 3 was the first to like have Twitter integration. It like fucking sucked because it was just every single trophy you got was a Twitter, just an automatic tweet. Where's the alligator? Oh, maybe I'll see it along the way. There it is. Oh, this is not going well for me at all. I'm a little offended that alligator is not chasing me. Like, I'm not even good enough to chase. Okay, let's go back to it. There's that tiny amount of damage I did to it. How did I miss? What is this, XCOM? Oh, that's bad.
Alligator comes from the Spanish el lagarto, which means the lizard, which really isn't that interesting. According to the county administrator, Chuck Hucklebridge, the lack of effectiveness of piecemeal technocratic solutions here can only be solved with more piecemeal technocratic solutions.
I don't mind the jokes in this actually that much. Like, they're fine, but I think when it starts repeating, I'm gonna be like, okay. Maybe should have had more. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys now, I'm not leaving until I kill the alligator. Hey, Dark Haze. Yeah, I'm trying to start streaming again. It's just there are games I want to play, and I now have this area set up for work from home stuff. So it just worked out that it makes for a better streaming setup than my previous setup. The game has been fine. I think I dig the idea. I think it'll open up once I transform into an elder shark and get out of the ocean. At least that's what I'm presuming is going to happen. I think there's like an aspect of the battle system I'm just not getting yet.
It's estimated that only 1 out of 1,000 sea turtles lives to adulthood.
Robot Call
That
V,
means
thanks
this
for following.
turtle is quite the survivor.
You know, this game would be really fucked up in VR. I don't know why that suddenly occurred to me, but like, playing this game in VR would be, for many reasons, incredibly unpleasant. I remember I was at Oculus Connect once, and I was doing a press demo, and it was a game where like it was like a first-person bionic commando in the jungle, and it was very neat for the first like 3 minutes. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm shocked that I'm like, this is not making me sick, and then I fell, and like, not in real life, in the game, but then I fell in real life because of that. And I was like, nope. That knocked me out for the entire rest of the day. I just kind of like sat at the press table waiting to go home after that. Where's this alligator? Very upset at the lack of alligator. Yeah, I don't think the movement in this game is necessarily great, but maybe it's one of those things that like 10 hours in I'm gonna be moving like it's nothing. I don't like the lock on at all. Oh, they've got like 2 tough enemies here. It's not good. Also, I feel like this game needs more music. Like, I can understand it being repetitive, you're like just swimming around. greedy. I did the Dark Souls thing of, I think
If
I
it
can
makes
take
you
him
feel
out.
better, I ate the heck out of some crockpot alligator kielbasa bites.
I did do
earlier.
a side quest in the middle of that though, so that's fine. I don't feel like it's GTA with a shark. It reminds me
Some
of
shark species practice cannibalism in utero.
Monster Hunter World with a shark. Now Jaws Unleashed. Well, Jaws Unleashed wasn't a world, it was a different thing, but that was more GTA with the shark. I'm an angsty teen. I'm gonna fight an alligator and write poetry. Well, you want to go? Let's go. Not above it. Yeah. Yeah, Jaws Unleashed is a more linear game, but I was just thinking, like, this doesn't feel like that to me. This feels like a hunting game. Besides it being literally a hunting game. I mean, like, more like a hunting game. Round, like, 5, motherfucker. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Did I bite off its legs? Yes, I did. That's... I get it, but that's a little gross. Okay, that was not the alligator I was supposed to hunt. I was supposed to kill the hunter one. I guess I can understand the logic of it's a shark game. Clearly, you should be able to, like, there should be gory detail, but fighting a paraplegic shark doesn't. It rubs me a bad way. Boy, your timing has to be real on point. cool. 2 gators. 100% what I needed right now. Yeah, maybe I'll come back for it. It seemed like I can beat that thing if I just dodge in time, but... Keep in mind, this is also how I play games, of... I wonder if I can beat X thing by just trying hard enough. But I am streaming, so I guess let's just go to the grotto. The swamp is the Shark's goth phase. I am positive there's a movie about a canteen shark. I don't know what it would be named, but I'm sure it exists.
As a result of industrial pollution and sewage wastewater, Dead Horse Lake was designated a Superfund site in 1996.
Hey Teleboo, thanks for following. I know we make fun of excessively big our vents in video games. These pipes seem real large, but I also guess I don't know how big pipes are in real life. Go the right way? Yeah, let's find out. Ooh, Barracuda. That joke is not going to appeal to anyone. This Albino Barracuda's got some fight in him. Where am I going? The sewer. I don't know why the sewers remind me of Bloodborne, but they kind of remind me of Bloodborne. Hey, Kawaii Monster. Still not entirely sure where to go. I mean, give it time, Getter. We might actually get to that point. Yeah, everyone go check out Reb's episode of Animal Talking when it goes up on YouTube. She knocked out of the park today. Does this game have a map? There's this. It doesn't super help me with inside tunnels. But maybe that means I shouldn't be in the tunnels. Maybe that means I was actually in the right place a second ago. But I did not mentally map that well, so I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Beagle Boy 21, thanks for following. Okay, these Barracuda motherfuckers need to... Oof. Okay. Now to see if I can actually jump out of here. Am I in, like, the city from Crackdown? Captain Woodsy, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Gotta breathe. Okay, so it's supposed to be there, but to what end? Oh, Crackdown Under's a good one. So I think I am supposed to use the tunnels, which I'm not super happy about. Beetle wins, thanks for following. Ah.
Albino creatures are vulnerable to the booming demand for male enhancement products derived from rare creatures.
I don't know if that's true. That feels like a joke, but that feels like a thing that could actually be true. Ah.
Barracudas are unattractive, but dangerous.
Yeah, I bet eventually you can get like one of the evolutionary skills to just because there's a lung capacity stat.
Rising sea levels have
All
made
the way
once
back here.
unreachable corners of the bayou accessible.
Controller disconnected again. Yeah, I'm 100% just gonna buy a new Xbox controller when the USB-C comes out. Or maybe it's my cable. I use the same cable, so that could be a thing, but... Have I ever eaten shark? No. I don't think so. Nightmaric, thank you for following. I literally just had Barracuda stuck in my head, so that's like, I'm doing my best to not hum it. Because I feel like I should not expose people to my singing. Two, if I started singing, it would be the wrong lyrics, which are bad. Because literally the only word I remember from that song is Barracuda.
The
Give you
predatory
precious
scavenger
nutrients.
is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious mass.
Question mark? Oh. This place I've already been. I can't go in here because I need to be an adult. Oh yeah, I did a quest I didn't even realize was happening. AKA Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Alright, back to the tunnels. Some, like, tunnel maps would be great. Or something.
Environmental degradation is a novel driver for conflicts of all varieties.
Okay. Pretty sure I'm going this direction. This appears... Oh, this is a grotto, I think. No, that's bad. That's damage. Okay. Not what I assumed. Oh, the big radiation sign on the outside may have been a good indicator that I should not go in there. I just want to be a shark feminist. Help me out here, game. I did have someone say to me, and this is one of those things that's kind of stuck with me, despite it being like a single off troll at mention, that they didn't buy, because it was like when Game of the Year was happening last year, that they didn't buy Control because they didn't want to play as a female protagonist. And I was like, that's probably not the actual reason, but I kind of wonder how many people there are like that. Revolver Ocelot. 1, fantastic name. 2, thank you for following. Free Willy!
The artist spent 16 years building this sculpture out of trash pulled from the lake, only to have it thrown back in the lake by intoxicated locals.
Okay, so we're back here. I need to get inside there somehow. Oh. I am an idiot. I never followed the actual video game lesson of always follow lights.
Even for sharks, it's important to create personal time for sober self-reflection.
Okay, well, did that. Well, this is just a brand new area. So this is an open world game, essentially. This is not a linear thing. Or I guess it is a linear thing, but it's an open world linear thing. Alright, so I think the idea is now I should just go around killing things. Want some just after you watched what I did to your Barracuda friend? albino catfish. Some might say he's white meat. Let's destroy that skiff. Oh, there's a GTA threat meter. Okay. I can kind of understand Fran's comparison now. Let's see. Did you do a revenge? Did you do a hunt? Did you do some population control? Kill the apex predator here? Reach infamy rank 2? Dead horse leg progress 29%? And check on Scaly Pete, the man who killed my mother.
The rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait.
I hear a person.
That was too much tequila.
There it is.
Warm sand, clear waters.
What is my infamy rank? I'm currently at 0 out of 1 point. Okay, not too bad. Gonna take down this boat. Just you watch. The SS destination. Yeah. Take that, fishing industry. What is that? I can't get through, so it's not a concern. I like how that doesn't add to my infamy score. They will, though.
What's that? Jeez.
Vigilante fever has seized Port Clovis, making it dangerous for anything that swims.
Thanks, shark hunters. Shark situation. Let's move.
You think any of these hunters introduce themselves by scratching a chalkboard real loud?
The scourge of the swampland, Bayou Willie.
This is just Crackdown, from like a mechanic perspective. This is causing enough chaos until the boss comes out. I want to get rid of you guys though. Your ads, and ads are bad. Bye, Bayou
The
Willie.
situation has escalated, and the price on the shark's head has risen.
The bioelectric evolution. Sorry. Release electricity. Setting nearby targets is useful against all foes. Defeat more bounty hunters to collect the whole set. See you, Dark A's. Have a good one.
A shark attack too often provokes Port Clovis locals into killing every swimming creature along the coast. The shark is hurt. At this point, it may look to eat someone who's taken a lot of painkillers.
Ugh, I was stuck there.
It's possible that this shark's coarse, textured skin will someday make a really neat anti-pickpocket wallet.
Yeah, let's keep playing for a little bit. Not super long. I want to keep it around 2 hours probably, but maybe about a half hour.
As one can see, routine micro practices of risk management haven't really been effective in cleaning up this area.
Let's do this group or what? Hey T-Beaks, thanks for following. I need to change that GIF at some point. I just went with the default one. Okay, so I'm getting the idea of the design of this game a little bit better now. Like, if you don't want to deal with stuff, you just stay above, or skim the surface of the water. Like, humans can still bother you, but you kind of invite that on yourself. Come on, you can make it! Oh, I'm actually nowhere close to where I should be. Ooh, what's that?
We appreciate the grant from Sunshine Solutions that made this show possible. We'd also like to remind viewers that mass cloning and gene editing for today's military is safer than ever.
I don't think this plan is going to work. I think I'm gonna die. Yep. Hey D-Beaks, I think the game is neat. I don't know that I'm like enthralled with it, but I think neat is a good descriptor. I think SGMA for a lot of the reason a lot of people reviewed this is because a lot of stuff isn't coming out. See you, Nano. Have a good dinner.
Nowhere is the irreversible degradation of the natural environment more on display than Dead Horse Lake.
Am I making the exact same mistake I made last time? Possibly. I genuinely don't know how to get there. What am I missing? Okay, I think what I'm missing is that the thing I'm looking for is actually underwater. Or underground. I played Jaws on the NES when I was a kid. Remember, like, my parents and I would rent a new game, or we try to. In my head, it was every week, but that's probably not actually true. But I remember playing that game and just not liking any of it except for the bonus game, where you played as someone on a boat dropping bombs on Jaws. I'm about to level up. I mean, this is the last game that comes out until, like, The Last of Us, so... Which, granted, is only in a couple of weeks, but June feels like it should be several months away. Okay, well, I went in a giant circle. Oh yeah, Xenoblade does come out next week. I keep forgetting about it because I can't put another 100 hours in that game. Like, I love that game. I loved it a lot on the Wii. I in a situation where it was like uh, $20 in a couple of years, I would buy it. But not Xenoblade 2 only went to 40 this year, and that was on sale. Yeah, the fact that you can play the new content right away also kind of confuses. Well, not confuses because I know why, but I guess you don't take your actual party into that game then with like experience and levels. It's like a new battle system with a heavy Nopon focus based on the previews. Which I will have to see how that turns out. Declan, I did actually listen to one of yours back in the day. That's a lot of where I learned to analyze games. Is that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna give up on this side quest at this point. Let's go. Let's do another one. And also, I don't think I actually put in no. Right, my electric teeth. Oh, I have to be at the bonfire, I guess. that sweet, sweet experience. I killed that alligator one day. Thinks it can show me up.
Only here can the shark discover the miracle of self-love.
Not pause. Okay. Let's put in the electric teeth. That's horrific. But sure. How much of the resources do I have? I could upgrade this. In fact, why not? Why don't we just go ahead and upgrade it? I can also upgrade you. Heck yeah, now I have electric teeth. And advanced sonar. I'm basically a submarine. I'll let the people live, because I'm on my way to do something. But under normal circumstances, I would just eat them. Yeah, you're fine for right now. Kidding! Can't trust a shark. That's the lesson you should take away from this. Okay. Consume 10 humans. Alright, you guys are too far off land for me to really do anything about it. So you're fine. I accidentally dropped him in the water, so I think for a second he thought he was safe. Did not work out that way. Yeah, a shark would never attack two people in the same boat. Hey, Good Hunter, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it.
A bounty has been posted. The shark will have to be cautious until the hunters grow bored.
Hunters out in Dead Horse Lake. Quit your hiding.
No. I'm gonna hide as much as I want. You can't stop me. Oh shit, they found me. Well, if they saw me, I might as well just kill them. Is that an old lady with a gun? Yes. Okay, I need to get away from here for a second. Yeah, T-Beaks, I do listen to Min-Max. I have not listened in a couple of weeks. I've told Hanson this, just because, like, it's podcast stuff. I'm being so behind on podcast thanks to life, I guess. Thanks to not going anywhere. But I am a big fan of theirs. I like to guest on when Hans has invited me a couple of times, but like, the only time I've been on is when I wasn't recording a KF thing at the time. But now he has people on like Blake and stuff like that, and I want to give them time other than like the same people he already knows. But yes, I do like them quite a bit. Kyle and all of them and all us, we're still good friends, and we still like. There was a Game Informer reunion Zoom call last week, and there's one tomorrow as well. And I'm going to be on that as well.
The hell are you? Yeah, a breeze would be nice. Could be looking right at me.
I look like the dumbest looking shark. I think sharks in general just look dumb, but don't sharks die if they stop swimming?
The battle is over, but the war goes on.
Or is that just like Apocrypha? Just need one more human. Who's gonna be the lucky winner? It's you!
Got a regular there at Flamingo Joe's. People say it's a tourist trap. But it's the only place to get a decent Sazerac that don't have me on their do not serve list.
So who is the next bounty hunter? It is Bobby Bojangles, 5-time winner of the Quad County Chili Cook-Off with their Shark Gator Chili. Bobby is looking to get more meat from the pot. Them sharks good eating, I do declare. I need to raise my infamy points to 2. I will do that once I get a little bit stronger. I was really close to dying in that last one. Okay, so yeah, sharks do die if they stop swimming, but not this one, I guess. I'm special. I have no idea if this is a full price game, Good Hunter. I don't think so. This is one of those games. I have a press account. It just sort of showed up on my account today. I was like, all right, I'll play it.
Is that something?
I would guess this is a budget title. Yeah, 40 sounds right. I have eaten at Bojangles. It has a really good chicken biscuit for breakfast, and nothing else is on the menu as good. But the chicken biscuit is great. Like it, people say, "Oh, Chick-fil-A has a really good breakfast." Chicken biscuit's fine. Their Bojangles chicken biscuit is better. Oh, there's a gator. All right.
Creatures with albinism often suffer from poor eyesight and are quite sensitive to light. Even half dead, the shark is still a potent menace to any and all living things.
Hey, Devil's Taz, thanks for following. I need to heal. sea catfish should theoretically give me more health. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so if I go away, they recharge their health. So theoretically, I shouldn't just leave battle and go heal myself.
The Gulf Coast is home to quite a rogues gallery of marine wildlife.
Come on. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Didn't even recharge me to full. That's okay though. Am I gonna platinum what? This game? I don't think so. I pretty much only platinum games that really appeal to me. So it's like Bloodborne, Sekiro, I was gonna say Streets of Rage, but I didn't quite get that far. FF7.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
Alright, so I need to kill that thing.
Barracuda's shape could be described as totally tubular. That's terrible. Whoever wrote this should be embarrassed. Waters around Trash Island, where they enjoy a steady diet of hypodermic needles and used pregnancy tests.
Also, it bears mentioning I'm playing on Epic Games Store, which has no achievements, so even if I wanted to platinum this, I could not. Let's see. So once we destroy another alligator over there. As I'm understanding this map system a little bit better, and kind of the game a little bit better, I'm enjoying it a bit more. Yeah, I figured her name was Bloodborne related. Good hunter. I think my first platinum was a Naruto game of some sort. Level 15. That's not gonna be easy. That I think is actually going to be quite difficult. Let's try anyway. Fuck the police. Come on, you bastard. Shit. That went real badly, real
There
fast.
are 70-year-olds who survive gator attacks with nothing but a golf club. Come on.
I think I'm enjoying it more than I enjoy the Spider-Man DLC. The good parts of the Spider-Man DLC were the good parts of Spider-Man, which are like that's fine. I enjoy just swinging around the city. Oh, did Rev's YouTube video for Animal Talking come out yet? I haven't seen it. What does Gary Witter have to say?
Since the
on Twitter?
mid-20th century, an
I might have just
increasing
called him
number of
Gary Witter.
oceanographers have warned
That's fine.
about uncontrolled development of the sea.
Gary has not tweeted recently, or in the last like 5 minutes, so let's straight up find it. See, he's still talking about Shaggy and Sting, which great, I agree, but I want to know if Reb's video is up yet. Yeah, maybe it'll take a little while. I don't see it on his Twitter, but also Gary is a prolific Twitterer. Yes, he is a prolific tweeter. Also, he uses Twitter a lot. mclaw29, thank you for following. How do you feel the Nier Automata DLC? Robot Calm V asks. It's not great. I mean, it's if you really like Nier Automata, it's like funny, I guess. The Robot Arena DLC sucks. It's neat in a weird way of like, oh, I get to play as the robots, but it sucks
Killing
too.
a sea turtle carries a criminal penalty of up to $100,000. But sharks are notoriously profligate when it comes to paying fines.
But that's also in line with the Nier DLC too, which was just like, you mostly did that for arrangements as to play as young Nier and all that.
Many places see more human fatalities caused by giant catfish than sharks, such as the Amazon Basin or Splash Mania Water Park in Garland, Texas.
Woof. I can do it. I know I can do
suppose
it.
It's marginally better than being killed by a boat propeller.
I said I would stop at 2 hours, and I want to kill that crocodile first. That alligator. Whatever.
Imran's record as a steward.
Oh yeah,
of our
as a
lakes
Twitch
and
affiliate, you
rivers has
cannot.
been
A Twitch affiliate or
at
partner,
best.
you are obligated to have your stream exclusive to Twitch for 24 hours. I wish there was a way to just export it after those 24 hours, but there's not. It's real stupid. Yeah, we might as well be Rockstar because we're gonna crunch so hard. Yeah, I think maybe Naughty Dog would have been better for that joke. The shark is still a teen, yeah. Yeah, try something. Wonder if I can lure him to an area with some food. I can, but that's also a bad thing. Oh, he did not recover much health. That's good. Yeah, what you can do about it? Bite me. Well, don't bite me. Don't get Dark Souls greedy. Don't get Dark Souls greedy. Yeah. I got Dark Souls greedy, but it worked. Alright, let's finish out this area. If I were sitting on a shore and a shark literally just came up on land and started eating me, I feel like that would just be like That is unfair. That life is cheating. Also, if I were swimming and I saw someone on shore get eaten by a shark, I wouldn't assume that I'm safe in the... Oh, it's him again? Wait, I don't think those are missions. I think it's just like a side thing. Okay, yeah. So, the thing I should be doing is this radioactive waste mine that I couldn't find earlier. Let's make one more attempt at finding it, and then call it. Heck, I'm not ready to go back to movie theaters right now. What do you think the first game to reference coronavirus is going to be? I was watching an episode of Law and Order last night, because apparently I'm still not done. There's just episodes I missed. And it was just like, straight up, I know why they use the word coronavirus. I know it doesn't specifically mean COVID 2019. But they were like, oh yeah, she has the coronavirus in her back trunk. Like, she's going to cause an epidemic in New York City. And I'm like, this hits a little close to home. The thing about not minding crunch is that it sets unrealistic expectations for you. Like, no one ever asked me to crunch in my job. I'm not going to say which one specifically. But there are so many people who want that job that you want to crunch to show that you work harder than everybody else, and then that becomes your baseline. Like, that is how hard you personally are expected to work all the time. So if you want to have a well-rested, well-tuned employee or employees or people who work for you, or if you just want to be a person, you want to not let them do that. So voluntary crunch is also pretty bad. I understand things need to happen on schedules, but the example I always come back to is the day before I was laid off at Game Informer, I stayed up till midnight prepping Gamescom stuff. And that's one of those things that makes you realize it doesn't really matter how hard you work or how hard you do to get noticed. You need to put your own personal benefit first, because there's always going to be someone up on the chain that will never look at the work you do or how hard you work for it. My thing is, even if your boss is great, your boss has a boss that does not know who you are. Or does not care.
No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can. its wary eyes and robust physique, the grouper is the very picture of brute strength.
Oh. That's why I couldn't find it, because I'm here. Did not mean to go for that alligator, but I guess now I'm gonna fight. Jeez, this thing is like fighting an alligator in slow motion after fighting the hunters. There was a game I was playing recently that I was like, hey GoldenEye, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that a lot. Every time I shift slightly, my controller just fails. It can't just be like the micro USB connection on this, right? It has to actually, like, maybe it is the cable. I'm gonna try a different cable next time. If you could pick anybody to lead the next Final Fantasy, who would it be? For me, it would be Yoshi P, as its lead writer. My understanding is yes, it is Yoshi P who's doing the next one. So yes, good call. I think that does indeed work. If I had to pick someone, honestly, it would be Yoko Taro. He would make a batshit insane Final Fantasy game that is in no way fun to play, but it would be fascinating. Hey GoldenEye, we're gonna actually wrap up in a little bit, but it's interesting. This game is, I think, fun, but not like incredibly so. It's a neat little thing that I think somebody mentioned earlier, like this would be a good podcast game. Like, yeah, I agree.
Several grouper have made a home near the retired nuclear cooling towers. This is a great opportunity for the shark to test the theory that exposure to gamma rays gives you superpowers.
Okay, what is the last thing? Still just more grouper missions. That feels a little boring, but let's see if there's an interesting twist on it. Nier Automata did really well, so I think Yoko Taro is going to get like the chance to do something he otherwise would not have been able to do. Just a question of what. Red Hunter asks, do you believe the Silent Hill remake is true for PS5? Yes, I do believe that is true. I don't think it's a remake. I think it's a new game, but I believe it is a Sony published plus helping game with a lot of the Silent Hill 1 leads that is called Silent Hill. And I will stop talking about it after that. That is all publicly available rumors that I will say I believe are true.
A shark's hatred for boats and all other creations of man is unmistakable.
So now what? So I have to take the next infamy rank, gotta do that last thing. We might as well play to the end of this area. I need to play Shadowbringers. I'm still like, it's one of those things of I don't want to play Realm Reborn, but I gotta get through that because I don't want to not. Dude, I know people have told me you could just skip through it all, but that would drive me insane. Hey T-Bix, thanks for subscribing. I honestly thought I was done with Final Fantasy after 15. I was like, okay, this is what the game they're trying to make is not the game I want anymore. But after FF7, I am very much on board. S.J. Mayport, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it a lot, guys. FF7 has given me confidence that like Square Enix can do whatever crazy bullshit they want now, and I'm on board for it. This is another underground one, isn't it? Yeah, the thing I'm waiting for specifically is the 5.3 patch later this summer, where they're compressing the thing that happened between Realm Reborn and whatever the Stormbringer, the first DLC was. At this point, I think like the game I'm looking most forward to in series probably Ghost of Tsushima, and it's not even like that. I think that game is super exciting. I just think it's going to be exactly what I want. Here's a game to just put a bunch of hours into and not think about it. Just enjoy video games. Ooh, Barracuda. So, okay, the game makes a Barracuda song joke, so I feel less about doing it now. Heavensward, okay, that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, I remember always hearing that the grind of missions between the A Realm Reborn and Heavensward was awful. And I know that's the kind of place that I'm very likely to just call it quits if that happens. So I'll wait for 5.3 to compress it. Then I will probably start playing, maybe on my own, maybe with Rev, who knows. More likely on my own. Rev already has her own MMO addiction. I do not want to add to it. Animal Crossing is going to do probably well into Christmas. I think it'll probably be the best-selling Switch game in the last 3 months of the year as well. I gotta gain infamy anyway. Let's kill him. I cannot get into that airboat. It is the perfect fortress. Holy shit.
Nature did not consider man when she made her apex predators.
I know Nintendo has more than they've announced. Like, that should go without saying. But if people want whatever, they've got more than they've said they're gonna have. And there's more that's been rumored than has been rumored. They're not. It's not just the things that have already
Fish
been
higher
like,
on the food chain are more mobile, able to traverse a
nothing
variety
super
of
exciting,
waters.
honestly. Like I wouldn't go nuts. I think like, oh, Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna be this year. It's not gonna be this year, but it's fine stuff. It's a lot of, oh, this is neat. I know there's not a run button. I guess holding LT makes you swim a little bit faster, but I wish it was like an auto run, auto swim. Oh shit,
The
cutscene.
needle-tooth nightmare, the Barracuda.
Oh, I wandered into this while hunters are on my tail. That's bad. Oh no, This is not a good situation at all.
In this pitiless ocean, more often than not, promising young man-eaters are reduced to flotsam, regardless of their own talent for reducing other things to flotsam.
Let's give that another shot. At this point, I'm committed to beating that thing and then quitting. I have been waiting for the Pikmin 3
Dead Horse
to
Lake
switch
has
forward for like
reawakened
3
candid
years.
public debate about human progress.
It was originally supposed to come out in May, and I was so excited to be like, finally, I'm going to finish Pikmin 3. And then all this stuff happened. So it's now filling a gap for later in the year for stuff that was delayed. You do swim. You're right. I should be above water. Alright, let's take care of this hunting boat first. Okay, I can't actually like leap up there and get them. I'm just gonna have to take out the boat. How are they shooting me from the top of the boat when I'm under the boat? That seems like a very short-sighted strategy. Pikmin 4, from my understanding, was a project that had to get rebooted. As far as I know, it probably still exists, but I think underwent an engine change. I wouldn't expect to see it anytime soon. Like, within the next 2 to 3 years. I would be shocked if it lands on regular Switch at this point. Part of it is that, like, Pikmin's a low priority franchise, so it's not that you have X number of people working on a game for X amount of years and it, like, works. It's that that X number of people gets changed a lot. Because they need to work on other games. Yeah, shark double jump. They're just clubbing me with their guns. So Monolith Soft is weird because there's like one studio of Monolith Soft doesn't do one and a half studios of Monolith Soft don't do their own design. They are primarily pinch hitters. They will come in to do mercenary work on other games. So right now a number of them are working on Breath of the Wild too. But there is like they are large enough that they are working on a new project.
The majority of shark attacks are surprisingly hesitant, almost gentle affairs.
Okay. Took care of these guys. Let's finish off the Apex Predator. And I think we got this.
The Needle-Tooth Nightmare. The Barracuda.
So I think the problem with making a new Bandicoot is that for a new game to be made, Nintendo would have to buy the rights from Bandai Namco. And there's no reason to do that when you have Xenoblade, or can just make a new IP. Oh shit, even running away, he just kills me. Reb, the issue is that you have dreams that are... You have two kinds of dream games. The games that are massively popular like Pokemon Animal Crossing, and the games that are not at all popular like Kainos Field and Sun. So at some point your dreams will be dashed. But it's okay because you have the other side that are fine. I'm not mean to you, I'm just saying explaining. I'm explaining why Nintendo is mean to you. I do feel like I'm fighting against the camera in a lot of these sections.
The bull shark spots the barracuda's glinting scales. Barracuda.
Finally.
While most recognize it as the title of a classic rock radio staple, did you know that it's also a fish? Well, it's true.
I'm actually pretty much done. So, good timing, Reb, I guess. I'm gonna see if there is a save point around here, but it doesn't look like there is. Kill this barracuda. Yeah, no, I don't feel like reaching into me Rec 2 and doing better right now. So we're gonna call it here. We have been recording for 2 hours and 40 minutes, so great. Guys, thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for the subs and the follows. I really appreciate it. Anything you do, I I will want to pay back a tenfold. So link your Twitch names or like let me know on Twitter or something like that, and I want to come visit and see. All right, thanks guys. I will probably be back with another stream in a couple of days. I've got a ton of games to play. I will see everybody later.